leave it in there because I have a lot of pennies, as you can see. And then going on to so the next step number 3. Take your aluminum foil square and fold it all 4 corners to the center, then fold the corners again, just like my dad's did. Oh yeah, you're gonna need a parent helper too. So, you will need a glass or something about like this to mold it around, like my dad's gonna do. So then we go on to step 4. I'm gonna let my dad get that done. So step 4, mold the foil into a boat shape, making the sides high, which he's gonna do once he finishes that. Alright, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, my dad's being really quiet. And then, if you want to, on one of the sides, you could write SS Dad or SS Mom or SS your name. So then, my dad is just giving me the stuff that I need to do this part. I'm going to write S. Not the perfect writing, but still writing. Alright, so we go on to the next step. That's step 5, of course. So, place the boat on the water. It should float. Just like that. It does float. So now, what I do is I take a paper towel and I take out the boat, I set it on the paper towel, and then what step 6 says is take the penny that sank and place it in the boat. It should still float. So, Mom, do you think I should take it out?
I think everybody knows that if you stuck your hand in there and dried it off, that it would float. So why don't you just use some of your other pennies?
Okay. So, I just do I guess on what is going to be able to float the first time. So right now, what I'm guessing is probably about 7 or 10. I'm going to try out 10. That can probably float in this big, huge metal boat that's called SS Dad. It still floats with 10 in there. Now, I'm probably going to try and put about 10 more in there. yeah, and step 7 says, how many more pennies can you add before the boat sinks? So, right now, I have 20 in there. I'm pretty sure. Let me count. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's perfect. And now we put it in the ocean. It's starting to sink, but it's not sinking all the way yet. So we take it out, put it back, and I'm gonna guess about 5 more still won't sink all the way. So that's 25. I put that in. Still hasn't
What that boat thing she was doing earlier?
sank all the way. So I'm going to take it back out and put it back. So now I think about 28 and it won't sink all the way. Nope, still hasn't sank. So probably about 30.
Why don't you try just putting the rest of the pennies you have in there and see if it sinks?
You don't need to keep taking it out, honey.
I want to though.
Okay, well, time to ruin this part of the video.
How?
Just do your video.
So then I'm gonna guess 35 won't sink all the way. Wow. Maybe we can get up to my dad's age, about 37. So, take 2, put it in, put it back in. We could probably get up to about 40. So I'm going to try in the rest of these. Let's see if 41 will float. I've ran out of pennies and it's not sunken yet. Hey Dad, could you go get me some more pennies?
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm going to give the boat a little break and talk about some of the other science experiments I've done. So I've done, let's see.
Why don't you talk about how important it is to have a parent helper?
Oh, okay. So it's really important to have a parent helper because the parents could help you like get your water and not make a mess when you get your water and make the boat, which is actually pretty hard. So from 41, can we go to 44?
How about try 45? How about just push your limits and try 50?
It's definitely going to sink at 50, so I'm going to try 45. No! Wow.
Let's try 50 then. 5 more.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to go for 48. It's It's not all the way. Now we're going to go to 50. 2 more. Oh, and it's really important to have, like, so if you have your mom assisting you, have your dad do the camera. My dad's assisting me, and I'm having my mom do the camera. So we have 50 in here. Will you sink yet? No? Oh my gosh, it still won't sink. Let's go for 52. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go straight to 55. So 3 more pennies. Put them in. You might actually make it to 60.
Oh, it was going.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. Put it back in there. There's water in the bottom because the side was short, so it was going. See, it's full of water now. That means it was sinking.
Yeah, but it wasn't done all the way.
Well, you picked it up really quick. Set it down and let it go.
Ooh. I am gonna pour out this water that got in it.
You're kind of defeating the purpose of the experiment, Turkey.
Oh my God.
And you're going to get your book is getting wet. Your book is getting wet.
That's about all the water that was in it.
Move your book, please. Your book is getting wet.
I know. Seven was the last step. So weren't we at 55?
Yeah.
60. Mom, do you like being the camera person?
Sure.
We'll even go for 65. 65 pennies. I'm gonna be mad if it doesn't sink. And it sunk instantly. So if you have a cup about that big, it can go for like 65.
I would say
sink.
closer to 60.
But if you take it out quick, then.
Anyway, the purpose of your experiment was to show if you just put a penny in water by itself, it will sink. But if you make a boat, it takes a lot of pennies to sink it. Right?
Yep.
Pour the water in the sink, please.
I'll pour the water out.
What do you have to say?
Bye, guys. See you next time.